Okay, I got some other cars listed now, but I wanted to put that truck in here so I could see it in proper lighting to see just how off I was on the color of the wrap. So the bumper, the back bumper is pretty good, actually. Yeah, the back bumper is not bad. I'm a little bit light on the front bumper, though. Just a tad. You see that? Just a tad bright on the front bumper. No. I need this to come over to the light, but I think. Yeah, I think. Oh, I wanted to cover this too because I haven't. So there is a way to change these pads. It's just kind of harder to see, and I kind of like it's possible once you know it, then it's easy, right? But you can't look at this. You have to look at the monitor. Not this. So that's interesting. So you have to hit this, and then I can tweak it to look better. So now I have that, and then I can change the color of everything. So since this has orange underglows, I might just kind of change that to an orange underglow right now since it has it. It kind of looks like it's good. And then we can just leave that one, and then this one can be my standard blue. This one has red, and I think maybe we'll leave it orange for now, I guess. I can't change the color beyond the 3 that are available, but it's fine. And then we'll leave this one blue too. So now we have a blue, an orange, a blue, an orange, and another blue. And you want my car? You want my car? I'm going to reject. You have to pay me my list price to buy the custom cars that I put into the showroom. You have to pay me the list price. I won't sell them for under the list price. If they're out here, you can buy them for. I'll deal with it, but that's how I'm gonna do this. 15,000 is what this one's worth, and she'll give it to me for 14. It's a car to work on. It's fine. I do have other cars I can work on, but it's okay. It's a car we can work on. It's all right. We'll get it into here. We can start it off in mechanical here. That's fine. This one's got all the body shop work done with it already, so let's just kind of get it in to be cleaned. It should have had mechanical done already too, so we're ready to go back and customize it a bit more once we're done. I just want to double check that it is done once we wash it, right? It is indeed. Cool. Okay. So I have most of the cars listed for sale at the moment. There are a few I think that are not photographed, or did I get them all? This one's not. I think I photographed this one immediately, didn't I? After I won? Yeah. I got that one done. This one's done. I can list this thing for $75,000. You're not listed. Need to do that yet. And this Rapid is listed. It's good. I like this one. I might put the Ventus in the showroom. There's a spot in the showroom still open. I'm trying to figure out what I want to put in there. It's this slot. I'm going to put this one on the street. Although that Ascend is worth $362,000, so maybe I shouldn't. But it's also like, the wheels are kind of out, right? I don't remember saving it like that. Did I do that intentionally? I don't think so. Why would I do that? I don't like how those are out like that. No, I got to change that. I don't like that. I'm actually going to put some care and thought into these things now, you know. My ads. This Ascend Motors. Yeah, that one. I need to correct that. So there's a spot available in the showroom, and I'm thinking that Ventus. I like that. That's like really cool color is really the reason for that one coming in. So let's put the Ventus. Let's change this. We're gonna put you Ventus here. There we go. Do you have a tire pressure problem? You kind of sinking into the pad there. No, you're fine. It's just the pad, I guess, because I changed the design of the pad. So no other cars are having that issue though. Oh, this one might be. No, not really. Anyway, doesn't matter. This one here. Yeah, I really don't like the way those wheels are. Wow. That was not intentional. Like, that just looks awful. Oh, you got to get out of my way. And again, these do not work. These are not stations that you can just park cars at. I mean, I can do that, but you can't work on them there. Yeah, let's get this changed. I don't like it. So put this over here. We want to go to wheels, and we want to... These are stock. Wait a minute. These are stock now. What? That? Okay, I don't know what's going on there, but... Okay, wheels. I guess we can change them now, yeah? That's nice and dark. Rim size goes up. Wow, look at that. That is neat. That's very different than it looked before, isn't it? That's a very different look than it had before. And then, yeah, the offset, it was only supposed to be like 11%, 10%. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. What is going on with it now, though? It doesn't look like that. It's not supposed to look like that. What in the world? Okay, so it's like the reflections are persisting. Like any light reflections, now those reflections just stay there regardless of the light that's happening. This is one of those things, right, where like 90% of you who are used to my channel are going to go, why does he care about this? I watch him because he doesn't care about these simple things. I watch him because he doesn't do this. Well, sorry, but this is happening now. Yeah, that's nuts. So that doesn't look good at all. Like, at all. So I'm going to change it. And it doesn't look like I can do... Like, every single wheel is doing that. It doesn't look like I can make a difference with it. So if I can't make a difference with it, then I'll choose one that's... I don't want to choose this, though. So fine. You know what? Fine. It's the way it is. It's just a lighting problem. We have the same wheels as we picked, but we just have a weird lighting problem on them now. It's okay. It's fine. We'll put it under the street light so it's really obvious to everyone. There. We can relist it for sale now. Everything else out here is listed except for you. And you need that. And everybody else has got plates replaced already. It did already? Yeah, okay. And then that other car here needs to be listed as well. I kind of like that one. Maybe I'll put that one in the showroom too. Yeah, I probably will. I don't like it as much as these. These ones are super nice. The only reason this one's in the showroom is because it's the most valuable vehicle on the lot. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done that. But I like the truck. The wheels are way better than stock wheels are for that. This is just very interesting, I guess. And this is just super valuable. And then I just did this one because I like the paint color. That's it. That's the only reason. All right, cool. Let's get them listed. And we can go in and customize some more. This Ascend is back on the market like this, I guess. And slam it to 200%. Done. And then you are the red. You're definitely not red. I can't change that it says red, though. I can't change that. So anyway, goes like that. And then the last one is the Gale, which I think this one, if I were listing these pictures in the order, it would be this one, followed by this one, followed by this one, and then I guess these other bad ones can go there. And then this one like this. Done. All right, cool. That's it. All the cars that I've customized so far are all listed for sale on the lot, ready to rock and roll, just waiting for buyers. And so we need to do what now, I guess? We need one there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more vehicles that we can list. 6 more vehicles that we can fix up, tune, whatever you want to call it, and get on the lot. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already available. So maybe this one will be the one I can put my own logo on. I think in general, I would want a cargo van to be that, right? Not a passenger van. Yeah, probably would save that logo stuff for a passenger van vehicle. Just to do it, because it looks cool. Because it looks better. Gonna just really quick do this. I hit the cone. It ruins my entire plan. Can I pick it up? Let me pick it up. Like the cat in what the heck's that movie called on Netflix that everyone loves? My daughter sings songs about it. It's like K-pop Demon Hunter. There it is. Got it. Figured it out. Yeah, the cat. He knocks over the flower pot or whatever. He's like infatuated about just like picking it up. Yeah, really good stuff there. I don't think I need off-road tires on this. Kind of want to get access to some of these. Just need a higher fame, right? We'll leave these. It's fine. I have one more set of wheels already in stock I don't have to pay for, so we can just kind of do something like this. Tire size can be a little bit bigger. It's a van after all. Let's make it like something like that. That's fine. Interior for the van, not super necessary to get deep into this. But since we are in the middle of customization, let's give it the yellow ones. And then on the gadgets, let's give it the teddy bear that is got like a yellow. I don't know what's turning yellow on him, but it's going to be it. Whatever it is, it's yellow. Paint for this one. Doesn't go with a yellow interior, you know? Maybe we go like high contrast. Like a blue. With the yellow interior. Something like this. I don't think I need to worry about... Actually, you know what? Maybe we try one of the wraps. And we try one without modifying. So I just come in and I say I want this. This is the color of the van now. Yeah. We could go army on this. Kind of this. This is interesting. Or I can do this, but then, you know, it's a whole body wrap. This is actually making this like a two-tone vehicle, which is interesting. Also, what's with the orange bit right here? It's not on the other side. It's actually interesting. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Like a confetti sort of thing. Okay. Yeah. We can maybe something like this. There's something that doesn't have to be super precise, right? So we can do like, do we do big ones or small ones? I think the small ones looked interesting. It's like a birthday party sort of thing. Yeah. Okay. We can try that. If we scale it. I mean, I'm already doing that with the mouse going in and out, right? So, but if I scale it, does that kind of change it a little bit differently than my mouse, or no? I don't think so. All right, so we'll leave it at 1, and then we'll just kind of go about that big now, about like this big, yeah. And then the spoiler, we don't really have a spoiler, but we now need to make that wrap. Go to said spoiler, and then we just want the flicks to be about the same color. Yeah, about there. And then the front bumper, same thing. Let's get the look at the front bumper, please. Go to wraps, boom, and then just like modify it to be roughly the same size as all the other ones were, maybe like around there. Let's get some more of those orange ones in there. That's fine. Something like that. Yeah, okay. And then side skirts. See what I mean? Like you have to do each individual part. It's good for like the customization element of it, right? It really opens up the ability to really fine tune things. But I do wish there was a way to just do the whole vehicle, especially for vehicle wraps. And especially for vehicle wraps if you modify the color. So let's get them to be about the same size. This is nice. I like that. And then the final bit, I guess, would be the hood, which we may end up changing. So why don't I, you guys are just going to sit there and watch. Why don't I change it to this one? Why not? It always feels weird spending $500 on that hood because it's just not much of a change, but it's just a little bit to the point where it's like, I don't know, it gets worth it to me for some reason. We want not body. No, we want hood. Why is it showing body with nothing? Oh, that's not nothing. That is the thing. Yeah, hood. We want the wrap like that, and then yep, we just zoom in until it's roughly the right size for everything. That seems good. There we go. Like a birthday party van. And since it's a birthday party van, why don't we make it fun for the kids? So we go white lights, which I can't see for some reason. Oh, that's custom color light. Yeah, white light, red light. I think this is the pulsating ones. Yeah, that's probably the pulsating ones right there. Either way, we're going to take and give them the white ones, I guess. It's fine. So that plus this. Yep. There. It's like a birthday van. So if you're going to do parties, you can rent this van. It's very fun. Very fun and festive. I don't know. Let's take a picture of it and get it on the lot. All right, so I'm tuning this car, trying to get it to have the upholstery match the exterior, and it's like impossible to do this. But I just noticed something. This car is right-hand drive. And I did not see that before, but this one is right-hand drive, and I don't know how. That's the first time I've seen that in this game. Everything has been the same, very consistent, but this one is not. And it doesn't say that anywhere in here, which is very interesting to me. So anyway, I just noticed that and if I was to like, drive it, we're on the other side of the car, and this is immediately incredibly weird to me. I have to do this first person for a second because I have never driven a right-hand drive car in my life. I do wish my field of view was a bit expanded here. I am like looking through a tube. But this is very interesting to me. Yeah. I don't think I would like this IRL. Especially if it was manual, because the shifter being right here with my left hand? Ugh. No, thank you. I don't think I'd be able to do that. But anyway, I just wanted to point that out. And yeah, I've got a few customizations made to this car too, and I think it's ready for pictures actually. So let's just put this in here and get some photos of it and put it on the lot. Yeah. There we go. There we are. Didn't really change much on this. Added a hood, changed the bumpers front and back, and the interior is a custom color. But the stock color that this came with was fine. I liked it anyway. So yeah, freaking characters sitting in the... Man, oh man, that is weird. I also am annoyed by this parking job. As a professional who has parked cars, I've probably parked, without exaggeration, 10,000 cars in my life. So I was embarrassed by that. I had to fix it. There we go. Something like that. And then we do this. Cool. What else can we list? Got this custom one here. I made this orange. I'm not sure what's going on with that photo, but it looks like it's a damaged car. It's still going to give me credit. It's just not going to put it in the listing, and that's okay. Slam it to 200%. Call it good. Next, we have the CargoWise Custom, our birthday van. We also do many different types of parties. There we go. And then last one is this new Ascend that I made this really cool, like blue sort of, I don't know what you would call this color, but leave me a comment. What would you call this color? Because I think this color is great. What would you call that color? Anyway, we've got that. So how many more cars can we fit on the lot at a time? Because we're almost full here. I think 1, 2. Is there 2 spaces left? 2 spaces left. We got that space right there and that space up there. And then that's it. And I've got this vehicle, which is basically ready to go as soon as it's washed. I could just wash it right now. And then we have this one. And then I could also sell my race car. I could sell the one I've been racing too. But I think I'm gonna keep that one because it's just, I don't know. I'm liking how it flows. And then I've got like another 60 cars in my underground garage too. So I'm actually curious on what happened to my delivery. I was supposed to get a delivery of like 7 brand new cars, right? And I don't think, maybe it showed up in the underground. I also have a Thunder just randomly out there somewhere. I can have her go get that, I guess. But there's a whole bunch of other cars in here too. I guess 48, not 80, but there's like 48 other cars in here. This can't be it. I have to select a car first. Yeah. So did I get the brand new ones? I think that's this one. Ascend L. Yeah. So all of the brand new ones, they're all here, but they're not washed and stuff, which that makes sense, especially if they were on top of a car going great distances. Very high likeliness that they need washed, right? But mechanically, they should be brand new. And the fact that some of these are 98% is a little annoying because they should be brand new cars, right? They're not, though. 3,400 miles, 621 miles is technically a used car. This is like a showroom car, right? Though this is like, these are ex-showroom cars. So I guess I don't equate these to the same as cars that were loaner cars, right? Because loaner cars would have a lot of miles on them for a while. But these might be cars, like in this case, that the dealers drove themselves. You know, they probably drove it around a little bit and added a few miles. This one's brand new, supposedly, with only 18 miles, and yet it has 99% parts and somehow managed to have a third of a tank. Well, I guess on manufacturing, they don't necessarily fill them up. So anyway, let's call this one up because it's 18 miles. So I can't exactly roll back the odometer. Probably get penalized if I roll it back like 5 miles. It would be a huge percentage, right? But these are, you know, supposedly brand new vehicles. So we would take this and put this into the wash and polish. It shouldn't need any body work. All right, so I just do that right there. Get that ready to go too. So yeah, let's get that other car that's in there already. Let's get that going. Also, I need to pay people or they won't work. So let's just do that really quick. And I think this one has good enough parts. I think there's one suspension piece that's yellow. Yeah. Otherwise, it's fine. I don't think the polish matters for a race car when I'm racing it. In the real world, you would want to polish the heck out of that. You would want to make that super pristine clean because it does, having a dirty car absolutely does add more drag and it would affect your performance. I mean, your driving would affect it better, like more, but whatever. We'll put a spoiler on this one because we can. Let's go like, I don't like that one. Ooh, that's interesting. That is very interesting, very aggressive. I like this one more though. We'll get that. Side skirts, sure. That's interesting. Also, they both models have this. This one doesn't. I like the way it is. I'm just gonna keep it stock. Bumper. None of them really match the front one. I guess I'll just leave it this one. Hood, put a scoop. And wheels. Ugh. I do wish the game would allow me to resize the stock wheels, because sometimes the stock wheels look better than a lot of the other things. Sometimes I really like them, but I just want them bigger. And the game doesn't allow me to have that. So I would have to unlock or pay for a wheel that is similar. And yeah, we don't need this one to have super big wheels. This one would probably be fine with like maybe here. Tire size can be a little bit bigger here even. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I have to pay for it. You gotta actually buy it. Was it this one? I don't think it was this one, but now that I see this one, I want this one. Yeah. All right. Let's go paint shop really quick here. I want some like interesting custom color here. It's a color I haven't used much yet. Yellows, purples, kind of used all sorts of colors already. This is an interesting color. It's a color you don't see every day. Let's try that one. And it's gone. Oh yeah, paint. I can totally see it. Yeah, for sure. And it's actually gone. It is actually gone. The car has disappeared. What? Where? Okay, I figured out what it is. I had to go back and look at the footage. I figured out what it is. So it's not technically a bug, although it is a little annoying because I was actively modifying the car when this happened. But so that car was sitting right here, right? I backed it into the spot, which is not a valid spot. While it was there, I told this I told these guys to go get the car, right? There was only one in the list, and I was like, I don't know why that's way over here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get that. Well, that's that car. And so what it did is while I was editing it, it retrieved it. And of course, it's told to put it in the underground storage. So that car is now in here somewhere. It's a Thunder, and it's in here somewhere. I won't have updated photos on it. It's going to be this one. So it basically took the car from me because I technically told it to do so. There it is. It's very strange that it's able to do that, but I guess that's how they reconcile like the differences. Like that car gets priority, and I think with the one that was stuck in the building, right? I probably could have just told the big tow truck to go get it. And it probably would have done that too, the same thing, because it just disappeared entirely. So paint shop, it's actually fine. Well, I think we'll just leave this color. I'm good with this. Yeah, I might maybe want to look at some cool decal. It could be interesting here. There's a body and spoiler and hood on this, and I'm wondering if maybe let's see what this does. If I take this. I'm looking for something very different, right? Very interesting. So if I do something like this, right? That looks kind of cool. It's not consistent, but it looks kind of cool. And if I was to submit that and look on the other side, it's got nothing going on, right? And so then I take, with this sort of weird design, sort of interesting thing here, I go and get another one. So let's say I grab this one. And then let's say make it smaller, but I isolate this one so that it's only going to mostly affect this side of the car. And then I maybe make it an angle, and I say about here with it, okay? So now we have a car that has this very peculiar design to it. It's not consistent. It's intentionally asymmetrical. Right, but it looks intentional that way. And then we can then go to the spoiler, and I can add just like a little thing here. Something like this, maybe more intricate design could maybe get it to be, yeah, something like that, right? So again, intentionally looking like it's inconsistent. And then finally the hood, we go over to the hood, we add another decal. We can maybe go with one of these splashes, and we can have it be something like, I'm thinking, I don't want it to be straight down because everything is inconsistent up to this point. Maybe we do something like this for a second. And then we add another one that's maybe a different design so that it's, so something about like that. I don't know. It's something crazy, right? And so now we have a very, very unique paint job, a very unique sort of decal sort of thing. I don't know. It's very, I don't know. I probably would do it differently if it was my car that I was driving around, but I just want something different, Something I like things that are different. I'm even if a car is like suboptimal for like daily driving, I just want something that's different. And somebody out there was one too. You can't always afford that. But yeah, I just want something different. Do this. Like if I'm driving around in a car and it is the same as somebody else's, or it looks very similar to somebody else's, it's not what I'm interested in. I'm just like, well, that I see that car all the time, so I'm just not really interested in it. Let's say this. I don't want to sell the cars until I have a full lot of them. I don't know. If they offer me exactly what I asked for, then fine. But I want to have a full lot. So this one is 13.8, and they want to do a trade-in. So they're going to be inside. Again, if they offer me exactly what I asked for, then okay. But so you're trying to do the trade-in, and that is nowhere near enough. Goodbye. And then you want this one, and you're not offering. I mean, I don't know. I'm looking for fame, right? Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Maybe I should be just selling the cars because I'm looking for fame, right? That's the whole point, not money. So maybe I'm like, yeah, I'm probably being silly with this. Let's just let's negotiate it anyway and see what happens with him. 43 is not a huge markup, but you know, it's fine. You know what? It's fine. Let's try to get the fame for it instead, because that is the goal, right? I'm looking for the fame. The rapid is going to be there. It's kind of boring colors. Can I get something different in here? The gold one. Oh, this is send. There we go. That's the nice blue one. It's worth a lot more money too. There we go. So you have something different. There's a couple of green ones, but they're not the same. And then I have one spot there and one spot of there. So 2 spots on the ends are the ones I have to fill now. Okay. Wonderful. And I got my bond car right there ready to go. And you are ready to go as well, right? You're both ready to go. Because that other one is brand new. Yeah. So we just need to put our own touch on the brand new car. That's it. So stick this one back here. Ready to go. And then this one with its 18 miles. Just back this up and... yeah. What are we going to do with this one? A brand new car. Let's see. Well, I'm thinking we leave the interior alone for the most part. We can do a custom paint. I wish there was a way to do faded or like color shifting paint. I love color shifting paint. It's so cool, but we don't really have that here. But a custom color is likely to do pretty good. I don't know why I'm so into orange, but maybe we do this really terrible lime green. Let's not do that. Maybe a matte white. Ooh, what about like a... not that. I don't know. I don't know what color I want for this thing. What about this one? This is okay. It's like a peach color. We'll call this peach. This is matte peach. Yeah, matte. This is a matte peach car. Okay. And the interior can stay the same. We don't really need to modify the bumpers, but you know what? I have this one in stock, so why not? To match that one in the front, we do... why not? It adds some value, right? Some fame. Side skirts. Sure. Yep. Hood. Sure. Wheels. I actually like the wheels that come with this car. I just wish I could make them just a tad bit bigger, but honestly, they're the right size anyway, so probably wouldn't change them actually. There. Why not? Adds fame. Interior. Again, gonna leave it the same color, but now that we have peach on the outside, I wonder if it will allow me to just... ooh, see, it resets it. I wish it would... I'm gonna have to go back and try to get it to match again. Probably right about... it's not gonna be peach, is it? It's certainly not gonna be peach, but it's not a bad color interior. Just not a good color interior. Can I make it like a bright white? You know what? We'll just go bright white. It's fine. Steering wheel, leave that alone. Gadgets, I don't know, put a little skull in the head because that's apparently... whoever buys this car is really going to like skulls, I guess. It's going to be their thing. Brand new car. Yep. Should have fine tire pressure. Should, but who knows if it does. Let's check it. Yep, it does. Okay. Then we'll get some gas in it. And then we'll put that on the lot too. Made the right customizations, you know. Everything else is solid here. So yeah, that delivery went directly to the underground, and that's cool. Are you done, or are you queued up? You're queued up. There you go. Don't put sport parts in it. Yeah, I just wish this toggle worked. It's there, and it's lovely that it's there, but it doesn't work. Okay. Unread email, another one. Is this another like off-road race? Oh, it's Roger. Again, I wish I could unsubscribe from these, right? Like I don't want the off-road races to come in anymore. I don't want the big nights. Maybe mark as junk. That'd be one way to do it. I think if you mark this as junk, then it would stop appearing for you. But then put it in a junk folder so that I can always unjunk it, or give me a list of ones that I've marked as junk. I don't know. Just trying to figure out a way to like help me as a player, and then I think that would probably help others as well. I can't be alone in some of the things, I think, you know. I might be in the minority, but I can't be alone. in general, if you think something, there's somebody out there that thinks the same thing. You know, you're not unique. You don't have like a unique idea. There we go. Did not photograph this yet. Nope. I don't believe I did. Now that I go back and look at it, I'm starting to not like this color, but it's too late. I'm already committed. Now that I see it in the sunlight, they get like different shades, I've decided I don't like this color. But whatever. It's happening, right? It's too late. He's in control now. There we go. I have to list that for sale immediately so no one pulling out of the lot like takes it out. Although that spot is too close to the out, sometimes they hit it anyway. Actually, to prevent that from being a thing, because I've had that actually happen a couple of times. I'm not including it on camera, but it happens a couple of times. And that's why I typically avoid this spot, is because people pull out of the lot and they hit this and then they get stuck right here. And so if you have a longer vehicle, that can happen. But if I pull forward more, just enough to where it's green, but like you park like a dummy, you're not parked squarely in the spot, but as long as it's in just enough to where it ends up being a short car, like that's green, right? That doesn't stick out as much. And so now when they round this corner, they basically, their wheels will go right outside this parking space. So if you're sticking out, you get hit. So like a longer vehicle, you want to put a shorter vehicle on that spot. This guy wants to buy the big one. This kid. I mean, he's coming in with big dollar bills, isn't he? Look at him go. Uh-huh. No, he's not adjusting though. Goodbye. So greedy. For no reason at all. So greedy. Okay, this is done. Body shot for you. I don't have racing brakes on this one. There we go. You're done when? 10 seconds. Okay, I'll transition it to... Because I'm probably not done with the next car that I want to customize. Like, in time. So I just want to make sure that they get this in. Maybe not. Maybe I will be, but maybe not. Okay, now at least that one will be washed and ready to go. That one's already washed and ready to go. I'm going to get another one ready. So one of these other newer ones, we get those into the car wash too. Let's go with this one's actually done. This one's done. A lot of these are done. I don't have to actually do anything with them. This Phantom Gale could be fun. It needs to be a mechanical first, but it could be fun. I might even allow them to put support parts on it. See how we feel. Need to do like a Dukes of Hazzard sort of thing on this thing. You know, put a big white stripe. I'm going to put a big white stripe on this one. All the way down the center. Once it's fixed up and stuff, you know. There we go. All right, you replace all. You can even use sport parts if you want to. I don't care. All right, let's take a look at this one. This might be a tuning job. Maybe not. 13.7. Whatever. It's fine. It's not like I've ever customized a Largo before, so why not? Just get it in there. Get him started on it. It's fine. Go ahead and replace them all. You know, we gotta work on other cars too, right? I mean, I'm customizing them, yes. I'm going through the tuning shop, yeah. But, you know, I gotta do these things. Also, there are 2 junk cars on the map. And while they're spawned, that's 2 less cars than I can have out on my lot, right? So, yeah. Let's also call this one up. This is one of the newer ones. They're just not washed. So I'm going to put this in the car wash. And then I think we'll go and pick up the 2 junkers. I'm not sure if any of them are an SUV, because all it says is there's a car. It doesn't say what that car is. A wreck on the side of the road is just very vague. But we'll see. I just want to get one more, maybe something that needs body work. That'll do. I think that one's not drivable, though. Well, I should probably verify that before I go and get the other car, but I don't think this is drivable. It just looks like there's a lot of stuff wrong with it. Yeah. All right, so we'll pull that into the mechanics and stuff, too. But yeah, but most of my focus is on tuning the cars now. So So I think I want most of my videos. Oh, did the same thing again. That whole W and S not knowing what to do thing. I want most of the videos now to be customizing cars and, you know, tuning them out and stuff. So all the busy work stuff of going out and maintaining or obtaining new cars and stuff. The junkers, maybe I'll show you because it's different. But yeah, like unless you're going to pay me exactly what I want for it. Yeah, we're going to reject. Only because I want to see a full lot of custom cars. I just want to have the whole thing full. And I don't have that just yet. So anyways, I'm going to go get the junkers. Let's do that. I know I said I wanted most of the videos to be that other thing, but there are a couple of junkers, and I'm hoping that they're both cars. If they're not both cars, then I can only get, you know, one at a time. Unless I bring the trailer, which I'm already on my way. I'm too lazy to do that, so. Is it on this side? I don't get it. I don't see it. Oh, is it there? Oh, yeah, I think it's there. It's definitely a truck, but it's close enough to where it's not that inconvenient to come back out. It's fine. Let's go ahead and lower the ramp. Yep. Okay. Good enough. And get it. Okie dokie. Bring it back to the dealership and then we'll go get that other one. I think there is another one also by the junkyard, and you know, wanting to fully restore these cars is still a thing that we can do. It's just that you end up costing yourself some parts, which is generally fine because, you know, now at least the way it is when I need more parts, I will just prioritize buying sport parts instead of instead of the other parts, right? Instead of buying regular parts now, I will always buy sport parts. And now everything will get sport parts. And then I'll start buying racing parts as it comes in. And then everything will get racing parts. And it'll just, the fame will just snowball, right? Everything gets racing parts. This old truck right here, racing parts. That's how that's going to be. All right, so right about there is good, is what it says. The game would never lie to me, right? The game would never lie to me. So let's boot that right there. Please restore this. I do have something for you. Ah, that's what I thought. Yes, the game does lie. So we will just... I think it needs to be nudged forward. Yeah, it needs to be nudged forward. Like, I could go ahead and hook it up again and pick it up, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to nudge it. I think it showed me the display, too, while I'm nudging it, which is interesting to me. So, a nudge. Is that enough? Can you do it now? Hang on. It's got to be enough, right? Got to be. Oh, my gosh. For real. You're in. Now do it. There you go. Just get in the car. Get out of the car. Good to go. That person wants to buy a car inside. That's fine. I don't want to sell. All right? Now that I put time and care into them, I want to keep them. They're all mine. $5 million is enough. When is it enough? Huh? We don't need more money. We just need more custom vehicles. That's another truck. Yep, it was a truck the whole time. Two wrecks, 2 trucks. Okay. Let's go ahead and lower the ramp. And do the thing. What can we do with this truck? What am I going to do with these trucks? Kind of... Actually, you know what? It might be faster to bring this to the dealership by this road, because we now have, because of the tuning shop being a thing, we now have a way in from this side. We didn't have that before, but the tuning shop gives me a way in through here. It's a little unorthodox, but it does give me a way to just pull this right in here and you know, just fumble through there. And then we're good to go. And I can now do a zigzag, I guess, to get this vehicle in position. says it's good. Who knows if we can believe such things? There we go. Yep. Replace them all, please. There we go. So 2 wrecks. We'll restore it fully, get all the body shop work done on those. Hello, can I... you are going to be a tuning job, aren't you? Because this car's in good shape. I think this is a tuning job. What do you want? 16.9 is what it's worth? Yeah, he wants tunes. Okay, cool. Let's do it. So this is a tuning job. One of the newer contracts, right? We saw this before. Another video. That's what this one is. And so they are ordering those 8 things to be done to this car. So we're just going to ring this in here and do it. Yeah. And we can pick anything we want. It's like, you know, it's our choice, right? So we could just go down the list, I guess. Steering wheels. Wants a different steering wheel. We can pick one. It doesn't have to be a specific thing. This kind of looks... Isn't this the stock one? No, that's stock. Okay, so we can give you this one. It kind of matches the dashboard. I'm into it. It's fine. Wheels, neons, anything else in the interior. Yeah, gadgets. So you want in the mirror. There we go. That's fine. Okay. Horn, headlights, rear bumper, spoiler. So everything else is outside the car. So exterior, we want wheels. Let's give you, you know, let's give you something like this. Give you something like this. That's fine. You wanted the rear bumper, but not the front bumper. Interesting. There you go. You can have the one I already have in stock. No side skirts. You want horns, lights. It didn't give me credit for the wheels. Did I not change them? Oh, I have to buy. You have to buy them. You have to actually buy them. Well, now that I'm going to buy, I'm going to give them these ones instead. Yeah. There we go. Horn. You can take care of that later. Spoiler. Just give him something on the back here. That'll do. The neons, headlights, horns. Okay, so that is the special. All these things are special. So horn. Sounds good. Headlights. Let's give him the green ones we got in stock. I don't like it. I know it doesn't matter, but I don't like it. How about the light blue ones? I still like this light blue color. There you go. Neons. Neons. Here you go. I'm not sure which. Do you want front, back? It just says side. Side neons is what the logo is. I'm looking at the logo here. Because otherwise I might give him front and back and he's not ordering that. So let's give him ones that match the headlights. Yeah, sounds good. So that tuning job is done. Everything you wanted is ordered. He'll give me a full reimbursement for the parts. So that's $2,440 plus $17,600 for my labor. And then labor plus the bonus. I don't know what, I'm not sure how it works. But yeah, so it goes there, then he appears and he just gives me the agreed amount. So. All right, this is done. But they just went home for the day. So body shop. I mean, like I said, I was busy doing other things. I wasn't going to get there in time anyway, but let's put this in here for ready for the wash. This one is all washed. We could pull this one back for tuning. There we are. Ooh, that needs tire pressure. Does that need tire pressure? No, it just, wow. It had a really, it felt like really aggressive regen braking. That's what it felt like. He just stopped, you know? Like you don't even need brakes on this car because it stops itself, that kind of thing. But it has an internal combustion engine, so I know it's not that. Because ICE vehicles, they do not have regen braking. Well, I guess hybrids do. There. Just put those right there, ready to go. Yeah. And the parts machine needs refreshed, and there is well, at least there was a customer. At least I thought there was a customer. Just a bunch of people being upset at my prices. They just don't know good value when they see it. It's okay. I mean, somebody out there will find will really see the value and give me $400,000 for a car. That's nuts. You know what? I think this video is probably long enough at this point. I'm gonna wrap it up here, but I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's been a lot of fun. And then I just need to get. I just had the tow truck. I could just pull this out of here, right? I'm gonna go get the tow truck again and do the thing. So anyway, thank you. We'll see you. Bye bye.